only intellectuals would understand. I'm your host, Ashley Hamilton. Nearly 2 years ago, I started a Snapchat series where my friends and I would take pictures and use the caption, only intellectuals would understand. Since then, the series has featured 26 photos and has become a micro phenomenon. Most feature my best friend Isabel Holland, but many others, including Jules Colombo, Eric Schuster, Mark Zazi, Benson Liu, Julie LeCaux, Hannah White, Noelle Prisco, and Sarah Siddiqui, have also been featured. This show is an effort to help the people who come to me with a doubt of their intellectuality. Today, I will be explaining the origin of a few iconic posts. There might even be some never before seen posts and a special guest. Stay tuned. Welcome to Do You Understand? The segment where I make sure the answer is yes. The first post is never before seen. We have the exclusive right here, right now. The video scans from Isabel's backup camera to her laughing. The video was shot in the back of Starbucks in the last parking spot, the one by the dumpster. Anyone who's parked in the spot knows that it always looks like a good spot, but it's impossible to get out. The next post is the Dorito suit post featuring Mark Zazi. The Dorito suit was made as one of our Odyssey of the Mind costumes, and the costume was made from an old suit with Dorito bags taped on. We constantly referred to the costume as Drip and joked about him wearing it to prom. Not sure if he knows it was a joke or not, though, so Mark might be wearing a Dorito suit to prom, for all I know. I have a very exciting announcement, though. Isabel Holland, co-founder of Only Intellectuals Would Understand, is ready for an interview. She will be helping me explain the next one and talk about her Only Intellectuals Would Understand experience. Welcome, Isabel Holland, co-founder of Only Intellectuals Would Understand. Today, she's gonna explain an exclusive, never before seen post. Now, Isabel, you gotta tell us. So, what's the origin of the slime post?
Okay, well, those of you who know me know that I drive a Mazda CX-5 and I'm a little bit obsessed with it. But no matter how good care I seemingly take of it, horrible things happen to it. I have just had the worst experiences in this car. I have shattered my windshield while giving it a car wash. I have gotten both sides of it dinged in a parking lot one time. On Easter Sunday, I got into a car accident, and that situation is still developing, honestly. And just to add to all of this, on one evening, Ashley and I were driving to Target, and in our hangouts, I'm usually the one to drive because I'm obsessed with my car. I feel naked if I'm out without it, if I'm not the one who's driving. So of course we start our journey, and immediately there is a extremely disruptive noise from my car, and I look at the dashboard and it's the low tire pressure monitor, and I have never heard this sound before. I practically jumped out of my seat, and Ashley goes, "Oh, it's not a big deal. Like, it happens in my car all the time when it gets colder out." But no way. Literally no way. I knew, like, I felt this sinking feeling. I knew that it was something horrible, something serious. So I took the car home because my parents are a little bit obsessed with pumping tires full of air because they're experienced winter drivers. So, and they have a collection of tire pumps that just happen to be, the brand happens to be called Slime for no reason. So me and Ashley take my car back to my house, and it's so cold outside. Being outside for 2 seconds, your hands are so cold you can't even do anything. So with our frozen fingers, we're trying to unscrew the little thing on the tires and trying to figure out how to use this weird machine and plug it into the car charger. And it was a disaster. So we spend like an hour and 30 minutes not even figuring out which tire it was, being complete imbeciles about the whole situation. And we enlist my older brother for help, and finally we're observing every single tire with a flashlight. And then while we're shining the light on one of the rear tires, there's like a little bit of a glint of a reflection, and my heart sinks. It's a huge nail sticking out right in the wall of the tire, which resulted in a $1,000 bill for all 4 new tires. So it was quite a night. It was quite an experience, but I'm glad that we were able to make light of the situation by taking that fun picture of that very strange apparatus.
Honestly, very sad. I did not post that one. It definitely was an iconic time. These 2 years,
Iconic is a word for it.
yeah, it definitely is a word for it. These 2 years have been a blast. Did you expect only intellectuals understand to get the traction it did?
I didn't really think there was any traction because you're the one who posts all of the posts, so they're all associated with your Snapchat account. I despite my constant features in all of your posts, not once has anyone ever asked me about the post. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know why that is.
I guess it's only infamous on my side. What's your favorite post we've made?
Well, this is a little bit of a difficult question because there's been so many. I mean, I've even caught you taking pictures of moments that I wasn't even aware of the situation. So maybe there's even more pictures than I know. But I probably would say that the first one was my favorite because I just remember it was such a random phrase that we came up upon. And I had no idea that it was going to be a regular caption, but I'm
You
certainly glad that it is.
didn't know it was gonna be a micro phenomenon.
No, I didn't.
Okay, last question. Are you going to take Only Intellectuals and Understand on the road to Rutgers University next year?
Well, Ashley, as much as I've enjoyed being a part of the Only Intellectuals to Understand, I have to say that it wouldn't be the same without you. So it would be doing an injustice to our time together if I decided to take up the mantle solo. I mean, the intellectuals is plural, and the intellectualism wouldn't be possible without my galaxy brain partner.
That's very sweet, bro. That's very sweet. Now you know what we got to do to end.
Of course.